it's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
This is the part where I have to make sure everything's turned on and working. Cap, it's a good question. Give me a minute. Let's see if this is working. All right, we gonna behave? It's gonna behave for me. Excellent. How's it going, everybody? Hi, happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. How's it going, Hoosier? Cab, I think I'm gonna have to check it out, frankly. Sorry, my schedule tonight has been just an absolute mess. So I'm sitting here trading texts with about 5 other people trying to plan stuff for this weekend, next weekend, and tomorrow. Sunny and mild in mid-June. Where do you live that it's mild in mid-June, you lucky bastard? You lucky bastard. What's up, Joshua? All right, let's see. I need to make a quick update. I need to be in this window. I need to be in this window. This is close. What in the hell? Okay. There we go. So now that part is correct. Let me make sure all the rest of the various bits are turned on. It looks like that they are. Excellent. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Good. Okay, good. Woof. Just trying to keep up with a lot of things today, guys. Sorry about all that. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Raining in Ireland. I mean, it is Ireland. I mean, you know, when you're at the whims of the mercy, when your weather is at the mercy of the whims of the North Atlantic. That's what I was trying to get out. You're in for a wild ride, right? I lived in Newfoundland for 30 months. I am depressingly aware. In fact, I remember very clearly one day, the very first summer we lived there, this would have been about June of 2012. So it's been a while, been a hot minute, right? But one of the guys who'd moved north with us was a Southerner like me, a good old Cajun boy who had gone to school in Lafayette, Louisiana. And he and I had worked together on a previous project, and he moved north with me. He was doing working on piping and instrumentation stuff, was a piping guy. And we're walking out of the office one day, and it turns out we just happened to be walking out of the office down the hill to the parking lot together. So we're out there, and it's, 5 o'clock in the afternoon on a June day, and it is, I am not making this up, 39 degrees Fahrenheit. For those of you that don't speak Fahrenheit, that's about 3 or 4 C in June. And Clay just turns and looks at me. He goes, "Welcome to January." And I went, "January? I'm stealing that." And that's what I always call it. I call it January up there, because summer does not begin in Newfoundland when summer begins for the rest of North America. It just doesn't. Summer usually is on a Tuesday in August, right? That's summer, and then that's it. You're done. If you blink, you missed it. I remember one year we had 2 solid weeks of summer, and it was noteworthy, right? The locals were like, "Wow, this is an exceptionally long summer." I was like, "It's been 10 days." They were like, "Oh no, this is really unusual." I was like, "Oh, great." Well, Andrew, never live in Texas, because 6 months of intense heat, I don't care what part of the state you live in, 6 months of intense heat is how it goes here. Romus, I lived in St. John's for 30 months. I was an expat working up there on Hebron many, many moons ago. Frankly, probably one of the best projects I've ever worked on. Loved it. I mean, the island is gorgeous. The people are fabulous. Newfoundlanders are some of the best people you will ever meet in your life. They're just amazing. But dear God, the weather. To a Texas boy, the weather absolutely drove me batty. Living on that island is a tough haul. Have you guys ever heard of the there's a Broadway musical now about the island. Have you guys heard of Come From Away? So good. Ginger and I saw this in London. There's a show called Come From Away, and it tells the story of Gander. Gander is in the center of the island. If you look at a map of Newfoundland, St. John's is all the way on the extreme Atlantic coast, all the way on the east. And Gander's right in the middle. Gander is a small town. I think 6,000-7,000 people. It's not that big, but it's got a huge airport because for a very long time, when you had to stop and refuel to make transatlantic flights on old, Pan Am Clippers and that sort of thing, it was a big deal. You stopped in Newfoundland. It was the last big, eastern airport before you went out into the open to the expanse of the Atlantic to make your way to Ireland. And on 9/11. When American airspace was closed, American airspace was closed at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning on the eastern seaboard. Well, that's right in the middle of a day's worth of transatlantic flights coming back across from Europe. Literally hundreds and hundreds of planes, right, now have to find some place to land because they cannot get all the way to their destinations in the U.S., whether it's San Francisco or Dallas or New York or Miami. They can't get there now. Many of those planes, I think just about all of them, the ones that couldn't turn around and go back, were basically all had to land in Canada somewhere. And a good chunk of them landed in a little town called Gander. Airport was big enough to handle them, no problem. Giant runway, plenty of tarmac space. But suddenly you had a town of, I think it's like a population of like 5,000 or 7,000, suddenly had like 10,000 guests for who knows how long they were going to be there because their planes couldn't keep going. And so the people in this community banded together, they rallied together. It's a really, really awesome story. Anyway, they wrote a musical about it. About 10, not even that long, 7, 8 years ago, something like this. They wrote a musical about it, and it's really good. If you ever get the chance, if it ever comes to your town or comes to a place near you, I would highly recommend you go because it was written by natives. The people who wrote this musical are native Newfoundlanders, and the people, like the characters in it, are real people. Like it's a fairly accurate retelling of the story. And they just absolutely nail the spirit of the island, the accent. The Newfoundland accent is just represented perfectly because it's so unique. You'll never hear that accent anywhere else on the planet. Really, really great show. Loved it. We saw it in London, I think 2 years ago. We saw that in 22, didn't we? That sounds right. When we went in September of 22, we went to London for a week. I'm almost positive that's when we saw it. Brilliant. Great show. Highly recommended. Can't gush about that one enough. I could talk about Newfoundland for a while, but that's not why you guys are here. You guys are here to do boaty things, and I'm going to have to turn my overlay back on, which is that button. There we go. So, it's boats night, guys. I'm going to play boats. Now, I don't really have a plan. I know you're shocked. I just kind of sit down and stream boats when I feel like streaming boats, which is Thursdays. I'm still, because obviously, very clearly, I haven't ranked out yet. I think I'm at like rank 7. Yeah, I'm on 7. So, Sprint 3 has ended. Oh, Sprint 4 has begun. Okay, so never mind. I was on rank 7. So apparently, I could do a little bit of ranked, and I think if you looked at, the specials for ship requests, I think they're all focused on tier 8 and 9 for specifically this reason. I've still got ships I'm grinding in that I'm happy to play in ranked just to derp around. I'm probably going to just start with a game in Fletcher just because why not? I love starting with a game in Fletcher. Altador. Thank you for the resub. Aw, well, thank you, Altador. I appreciate that. Yes, Cab, we'll do Anchorage. I don't even know what that is, Andrew. 3 concerts. Is Taylor Swift according to Dubliners? Oh, okay. Is Taylor Swift according to Dubliners will be insanely busy to avoid Dublin at all costs? Okay, there you go. I have not been to Ireland. Ireland and Scotland are 2 places that are still on our list, right? So we have so much travel to do. It's crazy. It's a big world, and I want to see more of it before I die. I don't want to be one of these people that dies never having traveled. Well, it's too late for this. So never traveling more than like 100 miles from my house. I've done plenty of travel already, but I just look at it and go, if I could just travel for a living, if someone could just pay me to travel for a living, that'd be great. That'd be swell. We should get right on that. That's interesting. Andrew, I'm not surprised. Very commonly, that's what I tell people about the States, right? I've talked to people. Rita is a good example of this. I'm gonna pick on Rita just a little bit. If you guys know Rita Gamer here on Twitch, right? She came to the States. I think her first trip to the U.S., I don't know when it was. She'd have to tell you when it was. But I remember her telling me that she came to New York. Oh, Hetman, don't threaten me with a good time. She came to New York for something, and she spent time in New York. And my game doesn't want to load. There it goes. And she apparently did not really enjoy New York, or was like, this maybe isn't for me, right? So she was kind of, I'd say, unimpressed. And then she came, and she was like, okay, whatever. And then eventually at some point she came to visit Hapa in, I think you're right, Chaser. I think you're right. I don't remember precisely. But she came to Texas. And she was just blown away. So, like, she apparently had a very kind of, let's say, low opinion of the States. And ultimately, that opinion was rewritten because she didn't spend all her time in a giant metropolis. So when you tell me, hey, the big city is not like the whole, you know, it does not embody the entire country, none of that shocks me, right? That's like saying, it's my New York example, you know, New York is not America. It's not. Miami is not America, right? San Francisco, LA, Chicago. That is not the United States. They're just big cities. And frankly, in my experience, one big city is commonly just like another. Each of them has their own personality, but at the end of the day, it's still a city. It's full of people and cars and roads and concrete and, you know, whatever. Okay, I left this Neptune a giant smoke cloud, and he literally just ignored me. So, note to self, ladies and gentlemen, this Neptune, not interested in smoke. Yeah, I hear him. I gotta put Duke back on. Hold on. I gotta turn off Mr. Ovechkin here. There we go. All right, with their destroyer dead, we know where the Marceau is. We don't know where the Groningen or the Sherman are necessarily. I'm gonna keep pushing up to keep things spotted. In a perfect world, I'll get this Ibuki spotted again. There he is. Now, chances are, okay, the Belau is north. Chances are there's another submarine on this flank somewhere. There he is. Okay, the Groningen is in the cap with the Ibuki. So I'm just going to sit out here and do some spotting for my buddy the Kerr first. Andrew, I'm curious. Ginger and I obviously did not make it to Vienna on this particular trip to Austria. But it is 100% on our list. I want to get farther over. Now, I'm taking a bit of a risk, right? The Groningen could easily murder me. Like, and I do mean easily, if I play this incorrectly. This guy looks like he wants to reverse, so have a second rack. Semi-auto with the follow. Thank you much. Welcome in. All right, those are in the water. I'm not going to belabor the point. The Austin is in B. That's a big problem. Y'all should murder him.
You've got a lot of guts. Let's see what they look like.
Looks like the Monty's going to take at least 2. Yep, 2 in a flood. I'm betting the second rack misses. Nope. He's managed to maneuver such that he's going to take at least 1 more. Brilliant. No flood, though. Feels bad. Now, I do not want to push in Austin, and I don't want to push this Groningen. Since I don't know where he's at, we're going to play a little cagey and worry about guarding my health. The last thing I want is to run into an Austin at close range. Okay, so the Groningen is way back on the other side of this cap with the Ibuki. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get flipped a bit. Come on. Here we go. Team's not exactly covering itself in glory here, but they're pushing the Monty, which I approve of. I'm glad to see our Kurfürst pushing. I just fear he's pushing a little too hard. Our northern flank is completely melted, because apparently they were not made of smart things. Well, that's about. Okay, Austin's going to be coming out of mid here. All right, Monty's finally out. We're going to double these up and see if we can catch the Groningen napping. I don't expect this to work, but I'm going to try it. Trying to torpedo a hydro destroyer is usually a massive pain in the ass. But maybe his hydro's down, maybe he doesn't know where to expect them from. I don't know. Let's just hope we get lucky. Okay, he's maneuvering in there. I can tell now he's maneuvering. Because he quit firing. He quit shooting, which tells me he's having to maneuver. We're going to finish this cap, and we're going to get our next rack of torps set up for the Friedrich over here on the right. Here we go. Come on, boys. Are we turning? What are we doing? I'm going to short these a little bit. Am I going to hold the second rack? I think I'm going to hold the second rack for now. I don't think I'm going to need the second rack. I tell you what I am going to do is I'm going to have to get behind cover or something. This Friedrich has a death wish. The good news is we're going to be obliging him shortly. Pretty sure he's out. He should be eating about 3. I think he's going to eat 3 of those. That should put him out. Yep. Okay. Groningen and Buki is still up north. Kurfürst is in smoke. Both Austins have now retreated. We're not completely out of this game yet, but it certainly looks bad. The Napoli's going to go at some point. We've still never seen their Bilal or the Sherman. Yeah, I've got a bot that will show me both. Oh, good, they murdered the Austin. Thank you, Napoli. Good pickup. Okay, now I'm sort of hoping the Bilal comes into the middle of the board. Okay, Kurfürst has still got one more heal left after this. You guys have got to get off the bottom of the map. Bilal, okay. So the Sherman? No, those are cruiser torps, maybe? I don't know. Austin torpedoes. Okay. Let's capture mid. Groningen is not going to be impactful from the 10 line. He's busy just trying to farm stuff. Groningen is one of the best cap defenders in the game. If that guy was in mid, we'd have a hell of a time rooting him out without one of these cruisers. And he's just like, nah, hell with that. Madre de Dios. Guys, you gotta stop dying. You're all sitting in the exact same place, fellas. You see the issue, don't you? You're not going to get me to do things. Clearly, my submarine was not intelligent, while theirs did some cool things. Yami is going to turn around and come bow into B. My goal is to try and finish capping before he shows up. There we go. Good salvo on the Ibuki. We needed that. Let me get over here for some smoke on this Neptune. Yep, there comes the Yami, as expected. I need this Neptune to not get murdered. There's the Sherman. Neptune, please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Oh my god, what are you doing? He's trying to trade his ship. I guess he's going to radar. If you're going to radar the Sherman, now's the time. There you go. And there's the Balau. Now, the Balau is in a great spot because he has no support over there. We're going to go have some fun with him. Keep murdering the Sherman for me, would you? Yeah, I need to be leaving with this Austin showing up anyway. Ugh, I'm not sure we can win this train wreck of a game. It's going to be dicey. Yep. Been waiting on that, but Neptune didn't give me a chance to get there with the smoke. Yep, what's up, my dude?
You did it. You crazy son of a bitch, you did it.
You will never survive to make that turn. Woo! Just like we do it, ladies and gentlemen. Just like we do it. No, 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 no. I'm going to take this one. Yeah. It's all right. Crap happens. All right, now the Sherman is in deep doo-doo, but I don't think that I can push a Sherman because it's literally down to me in the Kerr first. Because my team is just made of all the dumbs. So let's just go over here and do things. I don't know what else to do here. You got the Austin at least, that's something. 4 years, yeah baby, let's go. Vart's alive, good for him. Good for him. All right, pretty sure that the Kerr first is going to die the next time the Yamato pulls the trigger. I'm shocked. Shocked to discover gambling in this establishment, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, the game is over. I'm just out here trying to get as much XP as I can. GK did a good job living as long as he did. My frustration is it's sort of like, dude, what the hell did the rest of the team do? Like, the GK played his ass off, and literally everybody else in the team just melted. Like, nah, we're just gonna die. Dying sounds like a good idea. Let's just die. Okay, that's what they did. They just died. Now we're losing. 5 minutes to play. I think even if I get up here and cap A, it will not be enough. The Yami has turned... He's way south of here. I have no idea how I can't see anybody. This is entertaining as hell. We'll just go get a solo warrior. It's no big deal.
would come in handy right about now.
Hey, we found the Yammy. Hi, guys. How we doing? How's life? Pretty sure I can't beat the Sherman in a gunfight, but it's not going to stop me from trying should the need arise. Because as soon as the Venezia gets a salvo on me, I'm a dead man. Yep, here he comes. Oh, he's going to take one. Oh, right down the hull. Feels bad.
Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass.
Can't believe I wasn't able to kill his plane.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
I mean, I'm dead. I'm not going to sit here and waste the whole game on them. But I'm going to see if I can get at least one more torpedo head on his ass. And we did. 2 more. Haha. Suck it. No, spotter planes do have a ton of HP. I was just expecting to actually be able to kill it, you know? Hey, look, I showed up, and the Kerfers showed up, and everyone else rolled over and died like dummies. I always love it when you have top-tier units that zone into a game. They're like, I'm here to die having accomplished nothing. I'm so proud of the contribution I made to the team. Yep. It's time for more of this, ladies and gentlemen. Not every match psychology, but far, far too many of them. I mean, at the end of the day, I made 1 million credits. I really don't have a lot of room to complain. But it's irritating when you're... There are many, many times it feels like, especially when I'm in a destroyer, I'm the only one out there interested in trying to win the game. Everybody else is like, I'm gonna sail around and do all the dumb things I can to make sure I die as quick as possible. Well, you succeeded. Unfortunately, you screwed the rest of us in the process. So, well done. All right, Anchorage and Rune are in the queue. I'm definitely going to try Anchorage. I don't think I want to... Do I want to try Anchorage in ranked? Let me go look at Anchorage for a minute. I'll pull up range just because Anchorage is 8. No, I agree with you, Psychology. It's not fun. It's 100% not fun. You're not wrong. I can't argue that. No, not you. You. Here we go. Okay, now this is a Buffalo. So now before, I had to take spotter or hydro. Now I get both. They moved hydro into its own slot. Does that make this ship better? I'm not convinced. I mean, the spotter's nice, don't get me wrong. 15.6 is good, and my main battery reload is 15.5. And I can't improve that because I don't have slot 6 because I'm tier 8. So, no, you don't ever get radar in Anchorage. They're not going to... They made the mistake of giving a ship smoke and radar once. Once. They haven't done it again. Well, they did it on her, like, downstream clone, but it's in a much weaker version, right? A much weaker version. Belfast taught them a very, very difficult lesson. Ships that... if you give a cruiser smoke, and you give a cruiser a way to spot outside of that smoke without friends, that is really... That's dicey, right? That's a very, very strong ship. So you have Night Owl for like 20 seconds. Please. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but like the radar on those ships is so short that the only time it's really, really good is in like competitive modes. So you have Belfast and you have Belfast 43, right? Belfast 43 can smoke in radar, but hers is very, very short. The only other one I can think of is, I'm going to look at this to make sure I'm not lying to you, I think is Plymouth. I think Plymouth can do it. But Plymouth is a 9-kilometer radar on like a much higher detection ship. Plymouth has smoke and radar. But again, look at that. It's... Okay, no, that's full duration radar. So she has 48 seconds of 9-kilometer radar on 9.2 detection with smoke. So there's a hand... Like, Plymouth is like, what, a research ship or a steel ship? Like, this is hard to get. This is not easy to do. Belfast is forbidden. And Belfast 43, the smokes are so short that you really have to be very strategic about how you use them. So they've 100% quote-unquote learned their lesson. I think it's 8.5-kilometer radar chaser. You're going to make me go look now. I think it's like Atlanta radar. I have to have just looked at the thing. Isn't it tier 8? There she is. 9-kilometer radar. Okay, so she has 9-kilometer radar on 8.9 detection. That's really good. But all she gets is the little chintzy smokes. Belfast 43 is a really, really good boat in the hands of somebody who understands like how to play the ship, what it does well, etc., 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 right? But it's kind of like the being able to radar and to smoke in a single hull is very, very uncommon. Belfast taught them a very, very difficult lesson, and they have since gone out of their way to not create something nearly quite so gross since then. All right, let's play Anchorage. Do I want to play Anchorage in ranked? I don't think I do. I mean, if I want to play what is this? What the hell? What the hell is this? Oh, I have to turn on Weeb stuff to see it, huh? No. Let us never speak of this again. Let us never speak of this again. The camo, the cool thing about the camo moo is that it like shifts and glows. That's cool. Beyond that, that's a hard pass for me, dog. All right, we're going to play Anchorage in randoms. If I want to play a Buffalo class ship in ranked, I'm going to play Buffalo because I want the radar. I think Anchorage is a better boat in a random format where she can take more advantage of multiple targets and bigger boards and more things to shoot at and stuff. Let's try it. I'm not convinced this is going to be great, but I'm going to try it anyway. That paint scheme is a thing. It's a thing. That's all I can say about it. It's a thing. It's a thing that happened. This is not bad matchmaking. 7, 8, 9, we're right in the middle. Still no planes. I've been trying to get a carrier for days. I'm not kidding you guys. I got done making that Jacksonville video on Sunday, and I immediately built the ship out and started queuing up. And I think I played 5, 6 games in a row in it, and I could not get a carrier. And it was the most depressed I've been playing boats in a long time. I was like, really? Come on. Nope, no carrier. All right, 1 radar on the opposing team. That's the Baltimore.
Let's go.
We're gonna play a little wide, and I'm gonna have to hope that this Sims is not stupid and is able to do some good spotting for me. Yeah, Chaser, I can't wait. I can't wait to get a carrier game in that Jacksonville. I want so bad. I don't even have it fully built for AA. Like, I just built it out like I would probably normally build the ship. I just want to see how the AA is with, like, you know, put the 2-point skill in it and push the defensive fire button and see what happens, right? But I mean, when you plug in the 4-point commander skill and the AA module, the base AA of the mid-range is like 1,300 and change. And I was like, I was so excited. I was like, yes, please. Mm-hmm. Well, Alu, I can respectfully disagree. It's interesting. I was having a similar conversation with somebody in the comments of that video, the Jacksonville video. And what I decided, and I think I've threatened to do this before, but I think I'm finally going to do it, is I'm literally going to sit down and write a 5 misconceptions you probably have about radar video. Come on, little Takahashi. Shoot for me, buddy. Shoot for me, buddy. Let's go. Oh, God, your AP does not frighten me at all. Now, mine should scare the hell out of you, however.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
And that's why, my friend, and that's why. This little Takahashi's in big trouble if that salvo lands. Ooh, this guy's in trouble. I know what my AP does. Doo-dah, doo-dah. You are dead. Next time I pull the trigger. Oh, those should murder him. Oh, how are you alive? How are you alive? All right, I barely have to clip him with one of these and he'll be dead. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. All right. American heavy AP doing American heavy AP things. Who could have predicted it? All right, I've got a nice big gap here. Oh, hi. Can't hit this clown because he's too far out. Now I can barely tap him, but the Sims is bitten off way more than he can chew. All right. The good news is the Ooster and the Florida are all they have left on this flank, so I'd say the Sims should be free to go cap. Gosh, I think you should go make that happen. The Florida's backed off. We're in pretty good shape over here. You know, Moo, I might take you up on that sometime, but not today. Oh, good, our Sims has chosen death. Literally, the Ooster is camped in your smoke and murdering you while you're stupid enough to get spotted. So, I mean, good job and stuff, I guess. Oh, I have torpedoes. I forgot I had torpedoes. These are Fletcher torps, too. Okay. All right, we're going to capture Thunderdome. We have a 2-ship lead. Life feels pretty good right now. Let's push up a bit. Florida doesn't frighten me, although maybe he should. I don't know, I have no idea what the Takahashi was doing. I know that one of my salvos critted out his engine. So at that point, I think he'd already repaired, and at that point, he's hosed, right? Ooh, Jambard coming to mid. Ah, la baguette. Oui, oui, oui. Okay, so the Ooster is like over here now. Well, that Florida is in such bad shape. I think the Ooster thinks he's going to cap. And I think, oh, yes. Now that the Florida is gone, guess what we're doing? Hydro is nearly up. We're going to go murder a destroyer. Destroyer murdering for fun and profit. Let's go. We know he's not in the smoke. We know he's in the cap. Ooh, high encounter. Bring it on. I got AP for you, buddy. Let's go. Okay, we'll keep the HE in the barrel. I think he's going to finish the cap right as I get there. There's only so many places he can hide, however. Okay, he left. He's got to be just the other side of this rock, otherwise I'd have seen him already. Okay, the Kansas coming back is a problem. I'm going to use this rock to get turned around, because I don't want anything to do with this Kansas. So we're going to ram the rock intentionally here and get flipped. I showed you where those torpedoes were, buddy. You knew those were coming. There you go. Hold on.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Ah, bummer. Okay, hold on. We're going to swing my butt back out this way. Come on, boy, let's go. Yeah, I can only get the stern turrets around in that particular instance. There we go. I think this Kansas is about to have a bad day. I'm going to keep contributing to his bad day if I can. I mean, 8K is a pretty rough day. I'm not going to complain about 8K. Smolinsk. Man, you guys really hate this team, huh? What's going on there? Ugh. Wow, we destroyed these guys. We zeroed them out. Well, just as bad as the first team was, Team 2 was okay. Anchorage doesn't seem to have changed for the better or the worse, from my opinion. I never needed the spotter plane. Truth be told, I don't generally find myself using the spotter plane on this ship a whole lot because you have to spend too much time trying to get the lead right, and the reload on these shells is terrible. 15 and a half seconds. Like, it's Japanese heavy cruiser bad, right? I I get why it's that way, because you have the torpedoes and everything else, but I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. Y'all gonna make me go watch this clip in a minute. Okay. We got Anchorage, we got Rune. Pick a German tier 9 boat. Badger Milk wants me to go harass people in Smolensk. Let's take ranked. Let's take Pomeran into ranked for this tier 9 boat for flaming. Pomeran and ranked should be a good time. Like, I don't really think you can go wrong, frankly. I really don't think you can go wrong. I'm going to give the ship a quick once-over, because it's been so long since I've played it. Where's my... There we go. Deutschland. I want my Deutschland flag, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Jawohl, Herr Robust? Jawohl, Herr Robust. Alright. Yeah, that's okay. This is good. There we go. Ah, ja, sehr gut. Alright. Alright. Flaming wanted a tier 9 German battleship. We're going to take Pomeran into ranked for the lulz. That's right. I'm Hans. And I'm Franz. And we are here to pump you up. It 100% is, Chaser. It 100% is. Well, okay, so Chaser, you have to remember that if you're driving in Anchorage, okay, you really have to compare it to two things. You have to compare it to Baltimore or Wichita, but really Baltimore, because that's the ship you're not taking to play this other thing at tier 8. And you have to compare it to Buffalo, because it is a Buffalo. It's just a down-tiered Buffalo with some weird tweaks to it, right? It gets to retain its torpedo armament. It gets smoke. It doesn't get radar. It doesn't get defensive fire. When you put it in that context, in my opinion, Anchorage comes up short, because Baltimore has about a 10-second reload. That's significantly faster than Anchorage. Buffalo, by the time you buff one out, no pun intended, by the time you put that upgrade module in slot 6 to buff the reload of the ship, is around 10-ish seconds. I think it's like 10 and a half, 10.8, something like this. So it's like, again, you're getting down to near where you are almost getting back to Baltimore reload speed compared to 15 and a half that you can do nothing with because you're at tier 8. Woof. So Anchorage is not a bad boat by a long shot. However, it's a ship that I don't think is good in small formats, because the reload is significantly longer than you want it to be in small formats. So it's probably a decent boat for randoms, but you want a random battle where you're going to get to sit and farm, right? And in a ranked battle, you don't want to play at Anchorage. The reload, again, really hurts you. And a game like I just played, where the opposing team melts so quickly, Anchorage feels like she's at an extreme disadvantage because she doesn't get to take advantage of... She doesn't get much damage because she can only fire every 15 and a half seconds, right? Rochester, I have a higher opinion of. Rochester still feels bad, like compared to Baltimore, but it's a much smaller gap. It's a 12-second gap versus 12 seconds versus 10, as opposed to 15 and a half. So, yikes. Let's just put it that way. Okay, we got Radar Neptune. Ooh, I like everything I'm hearing there.
Welcome to Jurassic.
Sam with the follow. Thank you much. So Indy's a different boat, Almeidas, because you're talking about a different tier. Now, Indianapolis, if you're playing like bronze ranked, is a really good ship. Especially bronze these days. DJ with the resub. Thank you so much. Welcome in, my friend. How you been? Indianapolis is a really good ship in her matchmaking bracket, because the bow armor buff means that she's now able to look a 14-inch armed battleship in the face and go neener, 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 basically. And she still has 10-kilometer radar. Now, that's not to say you want to go tangle with something that has good secondaries. You don't. You will melt, just like any other heavy cruiser. But it does mean that you are able to stand in some of those fights in a way that you couldn't before, and it makes a significant difference. Okay, I'm going to do something very inadvisable. And then I'm going to push up fairly aggressively on this C cap to keep my secondaries covering it. And then at some point, I'm going to have to try and decide to turn out. And I'm going to have to do that while not getting dead. Oh, why do I have HE in the barrel? What is that garbage?
You've got a lot of guts. Let's see what they look like.
Hey, Groningen. LOL, I lit a fire. Okay, so this is the Friesland. There we go. There we go. Give me that radar. Give me that sweet, sweet radar. Let's go. Let's go, secondaries. There they are. There they are. Let's go. He should be firing the AP at me. One fire does not frighten me, my friend. I'm a secondary battleship, and you're a Friesland. This ends really badly for you as long as you continue to stay in the open water. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Tell him Duke sent you. All right. That was worth a single full duration fire. Now, the Kidda is trying to smoke the Donskoy back. The Kidda's torpedoes are actually...
Oh my god, the quarterback is toast!
The Kidda's torps are actually a little frightening. Get some speed on. Come on, I want to hit this guy. 3, 2. I'm going to miss the shot. Can I hit the JB? No, he's like bow on back there, some trash. Yeah, that's going to hurt a little bit. That's all right. That's what I got heals for. Let's go, Groningen. Murder him. He trapped himself in there. Let's go. Yes. All right, so all their destroyers are dead now. I'm going to go brawl with the Wu Jing and the Jambar. Our Missouri is probably in a bit of a pickle back there, but as long as he stays away from the Pomeran, I think he'll be okay. I've forgotten how badly this ship handles. She is just woof, floating, just she handles like a slug. I get used to driving cruisers, and then you put me in a battleship, and I'm like, oh. It's like suddenly I gained 1,000 pounds, which, I mean, that's not far from being accurate. Yeah, I'll never get my guns around to the Donskoy in time. I think since the Adriatico is going down the 3 line, I'm going to go down the gap in the 4 line. Oh my god, the rudder shift. Let's go. Yeah, I'm badly out of practice in this boat. I can tell by the way I'm driving it. Like, I am badly out of practice. Okay, so our Missouri is probably going to die. Yeah, he's screwed. Who's spotting me? Oh, the Jamba. Herpa derpa derpa. Alright, so I'm going to have to turn back and probably get into a duel with this Pomeran. Which is going to feel pretty awful, but I don't think I've got a choice here. The Adriatico should be able to kill the Wu Jing pretty easily here. Oh no, don't light me on fire. So the Pomeran's coming. Let's go get set up to receive.
Much better.
Remember, with a German battleship, you want to try to be kiting away as best you can.
is a force to be reckoned
Yikes. That's going to feel bad, kids.
For your free whipping.
And then there was just the Pomeran. Who has decided he wants to get into a secondary duel with me. Which I feel like is a bit of a mistake, because I still have friends, and apparently I have manual secondaries, and he doesn't. Yeah, I'm outside his secondary range now. He's going to decline to kite to follow me, which frankly I'm like, okay. Let's go. Oh, now he's... Okay, now I'm back in his secondary range. He had to move up to get me there. Let's put some HE in the barrel. I'm clearly getting far more secondary hits than he is.
Damn. Desert road? No
Yes, I repped one fire. You can yell at me later. This guy is so screwed. Yep. Good team win. I like it. Pomeran does okay there, kids. We didn't even lose a... Did we even lose a ship? Yeah, I know. I know. You can yell at me later. Is that a flawless? No, we lost... Sorry, we lost the Missouri. That's okay. Granji played a good game. He was very patient at the B cap, which was solid. Neptune didn't get dev struck. Adatara knew to push when the time was right. Nice team. Well, Night Owl, I felt fairly confident then. Yes, it did.
You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
Duke with the resub. Thank you kindly. All right, so we're a little Tier 9 German battleship. Night Owl says choice of Fletcher. Well, I started off with a regular Fletcher game. Why don't we try black in ranked? Let's go do a little cap contesting in ranked, huh? I like Pomeran. Pomeran remains one of the better buys you can make for. She's still available for coal, right? That's still a coal ship. It is not, Chaser. It is not. But you can play. Pomeran is still for sale for coal, right? Yeah, good. If you have the coal, I will always recommend Pomeran. She's just fun. She's just fun to play. Like there's just not anything wrong with that boat. Okay, we're gonna troll the bottom end of the A cap. The Benson I do not consider to be a threat. The Pomeran and the Friedrich are going to be irritating problems because hydro battleships are always irritating problems. So I have to hope that one of them goes to the sea flank and I only have to deal with one of them a day. Fingers crossed.
So, who wants to dance?
I had a good week, good day on the weekend. Getting the channel stocked up, the YouTube channel stocked up with content this week. It looks like, of course, I did the first look video on Jacksonville. It looks like most people want me to do a first look video on the new Tier 10 French line, which means I have to go figure out what the hell is up with those ships. So I'll probably get that done on the weekend. I'm going to go ahead and be doing one of the quarterly reviews every week until we're all caught up. So there's going to be about 4 or 5 weeks in a row where those are going to post. So you'll get third quarter next week, fourth quarter, then first quarter, and then by the time all of that caught coming, because second quarter of this year ends on like Sunday. So probably right around mid-July, we'll be all caught up on quarterly reviews. I I've got some more Star Wars Unlimited content going up, and I'm going to start doing some scripted Star Wars Unlimited content. I sat down today and with the new set coming in a few days. There's definitely some things that I want to do to look at certain things. So I'm looking forward to getting into that as well. Some folks have done these are the top 10 cards in the set, and I'm like, well, maybe they are. I want to do my top 10 cards, right? The new set's coming in about 10 to 11 days, and I'm like, these are the top 10 cards that I'm looking forward to playing, that kind of thing. I will, once I have boxes. The struggle I'm going to have right now with Unlimited is the new set. Most of the places that I would have bought the new set, it's already like sold out. So I'm gonna struggle pretty hard to get cards. We're gonna go one here and one through this gap. I'm gonna sneak a little farther over this way. About like so. These are very slow torpedoes. So I have 2 boxes on order with one of my local stores, and I'm going to have to wait and see what ends up becoming available from other places before I'm going to be able to know that I'm going to get cards moving forward. So nobody here to shoot with the Udaloy feels pretty awful. I'm going to have to move up a spell. Gotta wait for my torps to reload. Oh, God. Our Cheshire's dead already because he's dumb. Udaloy's going to end up reversing into this cap. That's okay. Pomeran's going to go over there and back him up. Let's have some fun with him. Yep. No. Come back to starboard. Or come back to port. Get out of here, Udaloy. I know you have a heal.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
He's taking one of those. And a flood. Okay.
Another day, another disembowelment.
I'm going to back out of here for a spell, because I expect... Yep. There we go. Yep, that was what I was expecting. Now I'm going to use the Pomeran as a spotter. There we go. Well, the other flank completely folded, because apparently that team is just bad. All right, the Adriatico just got slapped. We desperately needed that. All right, I need this other Pomeran to, like, engage and stop sucking. There we go. The Adriatico buys it. The other Friedrich's going to push me out now, because he knows he can. All right, we killed the Pomeran. Life feels pretty good. Oh, he's turning. Ooh, are you going to turn? No, my torpedoes are too slow for that. Okay. All right, you guys are going to have to get left alone here. I'm going to have to go hunt this Benson in our backfield. Try to kill that guy, would you? My smoke's expiring anyway. Yeah, I have to leave that smoke. But that's acceptable. All right, we don't know where the Benson effed off to. We just know he's back here somewhere. He and I have about the same spotting. Once I get an idea of where he's at, life will feel pretty good. But until then, it's going to feel pretty awful. I'm seeing smoke over there. That's okay, that's the Okhotnik's smoke. Try not to die, would you, Friedrich? Oh, hey, what up, my dude? No, that won't save you. That will not save you. I tell you what it will do. It'll give me a chance to murder you while you can't fight back, though. Thank you. Best part of this, he's on fire. Yeah, he can't hide now. All he can do is run. This guy apparently doesn't know where his fire guns button is. And he's so far out of the action right now, I sort of don't care. He's literally behind our spawn area. At this point, I'm tempted to just let him rot back there and go spot for the Okhotnik and try to murder this Georgia. He's beat to hell and not useful. So let's go finish recapping A, because our Okhotnik doesn't seem to understand that he needs to do that. Or C, excuse me. And then we'll do some spotting for this guy along the way as well. Okay, our northernmost Pomeran is going to die. Yep. I don't know why he chose to sail into ships that could murder him, but that's what he did. So now we're down a ship, down a cap. Okhotnik at least knew he had to bail, so kudos to him for that, I suppose. I haven't played the new phase of the D-Day event, so I cannot tell you. Boy, that Okhotnik has got balls. I really wish we'd killed the Benson. I'm going to have to go back because I'm sure he's trying to finish torpedoing our Pomeran back there. But we cannot let these guys keep ticking up 2 caps. There's way too much time in this game left for that to happen. He's behind the smoke, so good luck. Okhotnik is going to push him off that cap. Bloody hell. All you guys had to do was play defense. You couldn't manage it? Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, he's going to turn in. Okhotnik is literally going to go cap now. Well, I'm going to have to try and race back to the other side. Yay! All right, Pomeran. I'm going to get up here. I'm going to get up here and radar this clown for you. When that happens, I need you to shoot him. There we go. Okay, he's not in the cap like I thought he was going to be. Peace Wizard with the raid. Thank you much.
Walking this way.
Welcome in. Appreciate the raid. Let's get a shout out. There we go. Nicely done. How you doing? Oh, well, thank you. That's very, very polite of you. Boy, that Benson has got balls. I need to go murder that guy. God, that Oodle has way too much HP for my taste. Hold on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. No. Oh, I'm going to miss this window. My team is going to F around and lose this game because my battleships don't understand how board control works. Okay, let's get set up to murder the Benson. Our Pomeran is basically, I think, trying to get up here and trade. If he can, that's a brilliant trade for us. But I'm betting that he won't be able to. That's where my money is. All right, Ognavoy. It's kind of on you now, buddy. I can't really contribute to that fight anymore. All right, Pomeran, here it goes. Here it is. Are you going to get him? Well, you died. Did you get him? You did. I'll take that trade. I will 100% take that trade because I'm about to murder this Benson and laugh while I do it. Yep, you can't hide from me, little Benson. Have you figured out where your fire guns button is yet? Because it seems like you were struggling with that last time. My dude. This guy has no idea how to Benson. This is physically painful to watch. This hurts. Like, this hurts to watch. All right. Can we win? I'm betting no. If we could kill the Georgia, we'd have a shot. But I think I had to come so far back here. Thank you, Peace. I appreciate the kind words. I had to come so far back here. I don't think I can at this stage. The Ognavoy is doing what he can, but dear God, it's going to be a challenge. I don't think I can beat the Ognavoy in a straight-up gunfight. Maybe I can. If he's low on heals, it's possible, but OMG, is it going to be tough. I basically have to charge him now and hope that my smoke radar trick wins me the fight. That's basically the only way we're going to win this game. I have to charge C, hope I can get him to blunder, and get into the cap and stop. I have to kill him on the way, I think, to have even time to do it. Because we've got right around 60 seconds until we lose. So I think the only way this works is if I'm able to murder the Oodaloi and then get a time extension. Because the Ognavoy does not understand how to play this game. He's on the 10 line in a cap control game. I am not going to make this in time. The Oodaloi has to screw up and gift me the possibility of winning this game. And even if we get into a gunfight, I don't think I can kill him in 40 seconds. I mean, dear God, I'm trying. Well, we tried, but this team just absolutely does not want to win. The Pomeran on my side of the map busted his ass. Like, one of them did, right? He at least traded. If that guy saved his star... I have 2 caps and 2 kills. I have 2 full caps and 2 kills. How does this happen? So, you see the results, ladies and gentlemen. This is 100% a perfect example of what happens when you go into ranked and play to save your star and not to win the game. You succeeded in saving your star, but you screwed the rest of your team. Well done. It's not arbitrary, Colonel, because here's my frustration, right? Like, I've had a ton of good games. 2 full caps and 2 kills should have been enough here, right? I have no idea how much damage this guy did. But he probably has a whole big pile of fire damage on the Georgia, which at the end of the day is meaningless. He also probably has a ton of reset ribbons. He was constantly resetting that Georgia on my spotting, by the way, a lot of the time. So that's my guess. That's my guess, is he has a whole bunch of reset ribbons. That's the only explanation. This makes me angry. Partly because this guy played an Oodalay very well, but also because all he had to do was just not die. All he had to do was sail around and not die, and the rest of his team carried him. I couldn't possibly carry battleships this mediocre. That hurts. Regardless of the team, black is a good boat in ranked. Don't let the team dissuade you. So would I, Sam. That's my frustration, right? That's my frustration with it. But you always see it. You always find these people in ranked that from minute 1, they're not playing to win. They're playing to save their game, save their star. Because they just assume that the rest of the team is going to blow. So, Captain, when someone is capturing an opposing control point. Did I have any of these earlier? Come on. Yeah, here we go. When someone is capturing an opposing control point, okay, it is possible for you to hit them with shells or torpedoes or secondaries. Any damage you do to that ship while it's trying to cap will reset its capture points. Every ship in a capture zone is slowly accruing progress towards capturing that control area. Any one of them that gets hit, you take away some or all of their capture progress. When you do that, you get a defense ribbon. That's what this green ribbon is. That's saying, hey, congratulations, you were able to defend part of a cap while the opposing team was trying to cap it. I've had games with like 30, 35, 40 defense ribbons. And what that means is that you basically hung around a cap for a long, long time and kept the opposing team from succeeding in taking it. It sometimes is a big help to the team, and I know that these are worth a decent amount of XP, especially when you get a whole big mountainous pile of them, right? And Wix also makes a good point there about battleships saving stars. So, but that's what a defense ribbon is. All right. Castle says Rune. I'll play Rune, but I'm not playing Rune in ranked. Rune, in my opinion, is not a good pick for ranked. She is a good boat, however. I would love it if I could get a carrier. That would make me really happy, because I build my Rune for really solid AA. Where's she at? There she is. Last I checked, this was an AA build. No, I've gone Hydro. I have not seen a carrier tonight, but historically, I play this thing as defensive fire, so that's how I'm going to leave it. This is all fine. Let me... Oh God, why would that be a thing? There we go. I like the blue better, I think. I like the blue better, and I gotta change these flags around. Ha, Tiger, I like the mentality. I like your energy. We need more of that. Well, Rune can't spawn backwards, but you can get Rune turned around, and so she's pointed backwards, right? But yeah. Anyway, okay, I think we're good otherwise. This is all fine. 5 heals is probably excessive, but whatever. Yep. This is all good. This seems okay. All right, Rune for castle. Man, I haven't played this boat in so long. I can't remember the last time I played this boat. 100%, Elu. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. What the hell is this matchmaking? Oh, I got a carrier, all right. I got a fail carrier. Look at this. I'm in a 7v7 game with a fail div on each team, and the fail div is a ranger. Okay.
The work environment sucks, but I bet the benefits are nice. I go where
Cab,
I
you're
please.
probably right.
I please where I go.
I am top tier Xanda. It's me and the Schrader. That's it. That's the tier 9 ships in this game. The Harlem is basically immune to this guy. No Ranger is going to be able to get planes past the Harlem's AA bubble. So I'm going to go play on this side of the map. I mean, and we have 2 Colorados and an Alabama. That Ranger, the opposing Ranger is, well, and they have all American battleships. These Rangers are, frankly, wasting their time. All right, peace. Thanks for dropping in. Thank you for the raid. Have a great evening. Appreciate you. Thanks for trusting your guys over here. Yeah, Almedius. That's a little scary. Oh, and there's one Asashio, and he's on the other team. Oh my God. This is the strangest game I've been in a very long time. What is my aerial detection? I want to see that up here. No. I need you and you. I don't care about you, and I know my torpedo range. Thank you. There's a part of me that sort of wishes I had Hydro. Just because that way I could push one of these caps and feel pretty good about not getting Asashio'd. The Harlem definitely has Hydro, so he's got that going for him. I probably can Citadel this Ranger through the flight deck with my AP, with my HE pen. Frankly, I would be a little surprised if I couldn't. But this guy behind me, both carriers in this game are about to have a miserable time. Neither one of them is going to be very effective. At least he has the upgraded planes. That Florida might even outspot me. My detection is so bad. We're going to have some fun with this guy. Let me get flipped. Florida is so soft to my guns. This guy's going to hate his life by the time I'm done with him. Your HE doesn't frighten me even. Your AP doesn't frighten me even a little bit, sir. I've driven that boat. I know how bad it is. I'm getting 6K out of the HE. Oh, this guy is bone. He doesn't even know it yet. All right, well, the one thing we have to do in this game is be patient. We have to be very, very patient. And not get in a big rush and get dead. I'm going to sit here and farm this Alabama mercilessly for a spell. See, there's some defense ribbons. This Florida has no idea how little I care about his AP. Like, I just don't care. Your AP is frankly worthless against me. You know that, right? Oh, bring it on! Yes, little ranger, let's friggin' go! Let me introduce you to German mid-range AA. You're gonna love it. Watch what happens. You guys need to finish off that Florida for me, will you? Then we can finish this cap up. Ooh, he's shooting at me. That's not good. Don't like any of that. This might actually hurt a little bit. That wasn't so bad. I've had worse. I think he's going to go for the ram. Oh my god, the ranger's right here. Get those turrets flit, boys. Let's go.
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yep. Take the ram. I'm okay with everything that just happened. I think their Asashio is like AFK or something. Alright, I gotta aim towards his stern. I want these to land back underneath his stacks. I'm a little ahead of him. I'm a little too far behind him there. He's dead. Really? I bounced those? Are you serious?
Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass.
The planes, they melt like butter.
Dirty rat.
Aw, you didn't survive to drop. Aw. Alright, load the HE. We're gonna go cruiser hunting. I mean, load the AP. We're gonna go cruiser hunting. Cab, there are times that being the villain in this game is way too much fun, and I love every minute of it. Alright, we've got eyes on the Asashio for the first time. What we need to do is we need to get this Miyoko off the board. We're going to cap mid. North Carolina is just about to wander into range.
I'll be ready for more action.
Isashio's going to be able to see me here as he comes around the corner. Or as I come around this corner. I'm actually okay with that. North Carolina's in the cap now. I'm really kind of hoping this Asashio's in front of me, but he's not. There he is. What is up, my dude? How we doing? How's life? I have no idea why this guy's continuing to charge me. I mean, I'm literally ruining his world right now. He's in a secondary duel with a German cruiser, and he's dead. So, that was kind of hilarious. Alright, Miyoko bought it. Schrader bought it. Life feels pretty good right now. What I'm not able to do is spot the Schrader, which does feel a little bad at the moment. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to push through this cap and go torpedo the North Carolina at close range. Ordinarily, I would not take a brawl in this boat. I think I can do it. We're going to load some AP. North Carolina's going to push me if I don't, so we're just going to go ahead and make this happen. Oh, Asashio won't hit cruisers. I always forget that part. My brain is programmed to think, oh, deep water, but no, it won't matter. North Carolina did not go where I was expecting. How interesting. Won't this be entertaining then? So now the question is, what's the North Carolina going to do when I come up behind him? Is he going to have his guns looking for me? Or is he going to fight in mid? Looks like he's just going to fight in mid. Are they just going to ram? Are we going to have yet another ram? We're going to have 2 rams in a 7v7 game? North Carolina just got hammered. He's turning back in now. Can I hit him from here? No, not so much. Put the HE in the barrel. Nope, still can't quite get it over. What is happening in this cap, ladies and gentlemen? What is happening? You guys can't kill a Schroeder? Ugh, stern turrets. Feels bad. Let's reload on my starboard torps. 30 seconds. Okay, that's plenty of time. Oh, Schroeder, come on. Come on, let's go. Mein Gott. The fact that this guy lives annoys the bejesus out of me. There's no reason he should be alive. And yet, here we are. Oh, really?
Clown.
Ranger, I need you to get up here and have balls, sir. At present, you do not have balls. That's a problem. Okay, so the North Carolina is trying to wait for me. Oh, but my starboard torps are out anyway. So it sort of doesn't matter. Okay, your hydro has to be down soon. Thanks. Oh no, guys, I'm getting depth charged. Dun 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 dun. Certain death. Here's your problem. I'm literally a chase cruiser who's built for this.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Much better.
I'm gonna lose this fight because I had 3 of the dumbest battleships in the world on my team.
Be reckoned with.
And I'm really a little salty about it right now. All they had to do was ram. All they had to do was ram. If either BB rams, we win already. Instead, they died and accomplished a loss. Now, the one thing that's keeping us in this game right now is the fact that I went ahead and capped C. And I think the Ranger's going to be able to kill this, be able to kill the Schrader. The Schrader's on 200 HP. So my money says that even these garbagey rockets can kill him. But can he stay away for 4 minutes? I don't think that he can. And there's no way he's going to do meaningful damage to a North Carolina. All the battleships had to do was literally... We had a 2-ship lead. There were 4 of us and 2 of them. All they had to do was go, I think I'll just not throw my ship away for 0 gain and ram the guy. No, they couldn't do it. Yeah, but all he's got to do is get off 1 rocket here. So let's see if he can pull it off. Go. Go. Start your run or you're dead already. You're dead already. You've already blown this drop. You're an idiot. I get that tier 6 is where you're supposed to learn carry. Oh, he did get it off. Good for him. I didn't think he got it off. Can the North Carolina find him and kill him in 2.5 minutes? I don't know. It's possible. That is irritating. They might still find a way to win, but holy but Jesus.
That's how we do it.
Like, I get so frustrated at the stunning lack of map awareness people have. It's not hard. When you are winning 4-2 and the opposing team's like, I'm going to come brawl with you. Take the ram and take the win. It's free damage. It's free damage.
Raptor, consider the lack of situational awareness people have in general.
I know, but it's no less irritating, right? I mean, this Ranger, God love him, he's going to try. He's going to get some more damage out of this guy. But he's not going to kill a North Carolina with tier 6 planes. That is not going to happen. He's going to be lucky to land any of these. And he didn't. Look at that. Oh my God. Now, the good news is that by doing this, forcing the North Carolina maneuver, he's continuing to delay him. And that has value as well, because now we're under 90 seconds. So I think we're going to win this game. But madre de Dios. Now, the struggle is that it's possible still for this Ranger to get dev struck at the wrong moment. Because it's still a Ranger. So if the North Carolina catches a glimpse of him, he's in trouble. Luckily, he's apparently has just enough stealth. He's going to blow this drop too, because he's going in on the broadside. So, Chaser, the trick is he probably can't. Because Rangers, he's going to lose every single one of these planes. He's just flying right through the flak. Holy shit. Ranger is only like 25 knots, and I think North Carolina is legit faster. But just by virtue of the fact that he managed to not get murdered, and I capped C for away from them, we win the game. That was painful. That was excruciating painful.
Well,
Ken, man, thank you for the follow.
to Jurassic.
I'll go check. I thought it was like 25. I don't think it's 30. The struggle that the American carriers have is that for the first couple of tiers, the Japanese are significantly better. And I mean significantly better. Let's go have a peek. You've piqued my curiosity. Now I have to go look. I gotta get out of ranked. No, that was randoms. There were so few people in the game. I thought it was ranked. American carrier. Ranger is okay. 31. You're right. So technically he is faster. But here's the trick, and here's the reason that I hate carriers that run into the corner. You trap yourself. If that Ranger, he can see the game falling apart. If he just runs up the A line or the 1 line or whatever it is over there on the left side of the map, the North Carolina can't catch him, right? Because he's faster than North Carolina. So you've got that going for you too. By going and sitting bow in the corner, you're just waiting to die. Now, admittedly, the North Carolina doesn't know where to look. So he's got that going for him. But you have a much higher chance. Like, you're an aircraft carrier. You're a ship with an engine and a hull. Like, use it. I need Gurney Halleck. Use it. Yes, it is, Kyle. You're correct. I was wrong. But still, I mean, either way, sitting in the corner stationary is not the right way to try to win that game. Exactly my point, Chaser. Exactly my point. Enough about that game. It's over. Badger Milk wants Smolensk. Man. There's a boat I haven't played in a long time. How do you even build this boat? Yeah. I have IFAG. Do I need IFAG? Dubious. We're going to run with it. Let's see. This all seems okay. We've gone for max range. We've got 3 smokes. We've gone as many smokes as we can. Hydro. Yep. This seems all right. Get my hydro back quicker. Yeah, that feels like a good flag. This is good. Okay. Smolensk, ladies and gentlemen. A boat I've not played in forever. Am I going to shower after the Smolensk game? I mean, that depends. I've had games in Smolensk where I needed a shower. I've had games shooting at Smolensk that I giggled hilariously because I was in a heavy cruiser and I murdered him. I will say this. I have not played this ship in so long. Set your expectations low. Set your expectations low. Every now and then I'll take out Kutuzov and have a pretty solid game in or two, right? Which is kind of the same style, right? The stationary smoke cruiser sort of thing. So we'll see. We'll see, Milo. Fingers crossed. No promises. Ugh, Alu. No. See, now that you said it, it definitely won't happen. Ugh. I feel like the only way you get a Kraken in a Smolensk is if the enemy destroyers are dumb enough to feed themselves to you. Or you're smart enough to go pair up with like a radar cruiser and like hang near him while he hunts destroyers. If you do that in a Smolensk, you could probably have a pretty good game. Okay, so I'm on literally the opposite flank from the Des Moines. However, I do have a Shimakaze in front of me. I've got 2 big battleships that I can possibly farm. They have the Stalingrad. Lucky for me, as long as I sit broadside, I think even a Stalingrad shells will overpin my Citadel. The Eiger might be a legit threat to me. If memory serves, or Ager, if memory serves, when I play an Ager, those 12-inch shells will Citadel me reliably. So I got to keep an eye out for something like that on this flank. In the meantime, we're going to go snuggle up. We're going to go snuggle up to the islands in the south side of sea and back up our destroyers. Milo, I don't know many people that have a Kitakami. I don't have a Kitakami. And if I did, why would you? I mean, she's not that amazing. Like, I'd legit rather play a destroyer. If I'm going to play a torpedo-centric ship, I'd rather play a destroyer. Because when I'm doing that, I at least have the opportunity to participate in capture control in ways that I don't know that Kitakami ever really can because she's so fragile. That's a good point, Chaser. Good point. But I don't think they have anything that gets improved pen angles on their team. No, they shouldn't. Now, the devastation might actually be a problem for me as well, because remember, British AP has those quick fuses against most, or is it long fuses? The British battleship AP is long fuse or quick fuse? I can never recall. It's one of the two. If it's the long fuse, I'm okay. If it's the quick fuse, I'm in trouble. Short fuse. That's what I thought. So the British battleship AP against a Smolensk might actually be bad for me. Right? Because of the short fuses. Ooh, I got a Jean Bar. Let's go. Give me the Jean Bar to farm. We love farming Jean Bar. Okay, the Aegir is probably going to be a problem. But at least the radar is leaving. What up, Gearing? Gearing's dead already. This actually might be a problem.
Much better.
I think I'm still going to take one of these. I just need to not take two of these.
This
Okay.
is gonna fuck up my
I've had worse. Hi, Trump. Now I know where to look for you. Man, those shells take forever to come back to Earth. I've forgotten what the lead time needed to be. That's rough. All right, the other Aegir bought it. That feels good. Is this smoke expiring on me? I have to be a little frosty in here. He's on the wrong end of it. That's okay. I can live with it. I think I need to be somewhere else. Let's go be somewhere else. Oh, Commissar got dev struck. Wrecked. Hashtag wrecked. Jean Bar is playing so far back. He is just not very useful. Huge two. There's the fire we were looking for. Busted one of his torp tubes. That feels good. This guy's in real trouble. He's out. Next.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
How did I shatter everything on your bow? Oh, I'm 27 mils. That's how. You're French. I need 32 mils. Well, at least I got the fire. Aren't we having fun, boys? This Chambar is just melting. I love everything that's happening right now. He's just like on all the fires, torpedoes crawling up his butt, and we caught a glimpse of the Tromp. Let's go Tromp hunting. Well, thank you, Ken, man. I appreciate it. Ordinarily, I have a different channel that I like to run, which is primarily more upbeat. But I find that the service that I use has a real hard time with stuff. Oh my God, we zeroed them out. Keeping stuff available for so that I can use it on my YouTube channel later, in case the game I decide I want to put it on YouTube. And so it ends up being like the same 6 songs over and over and over. So I end up using a different channel. He probably was, Hujan, but I was trying to... once I had the fires on him, I probably should have swapped to the AP. One of the things, when you watch me play Smolensk, okay, one of the things that's going to show you my inexperience in the ship is that I don't always know when to swap to the AP, right? In a Smolensk, like most light cruisers, if you have the choice between HE and AP, and you're just farming something, get the fires lit, and then you, depending on the angle you have, at that point you probably want to swap to the AP. Smolensk is a great example, especially given how quickly you can swap the shells. It's like 5 seconds or whatever. I got the bow fire. I think somebody else got the fire on his superstructure. Either way, I probably should have swapped to the AP. How does this happen? I barely did anything that game. That's hilarious. Yep. 1 torpedo into the Trump. 2 fires. Yeah, 2 fires. So I did get the superstructure fire on the JB. So, there we go. GG, Lord Admiral. They were, bad. That was not a very good team. That was not a very good team. Not even a little bit. Electric wants Okhotnik. Woo! Bust out the war canoe. All right, let's do it. DEI, I don't play a lot of Tier 10 either. I mean, I've talked about this many times on the channel. To me, Tier 10 is frequently an exercise in pain. Like, there are times I would almost rather beat my skull into a glass pane window than play Tier 10 in this game. Middle tier games, by their very nature, are more entertaining because they're less predictable. One of the things you can almost always predict about a Tier 10 game is that people will spend a lot of time running away. You don't generally see a lot of brawls. People will very commonly not take advantage of spotting information you provide for them when you're playing a destroyer. Or choose bad, make incorrect target decisions or incorrect position. I won't say incorrect. Let's say bad target and or positional decisions. And at Tier 10, bad decision making is punished harder than anywhere else. So yeah. No, Milo, this thing doesn't have many torpedoes at all. It's only got 3. Oh, 4. I guess it kind of is, isn't it? I never thought about it that way. It is kind of a little Kitakami, isn't it? I'm never going to think of it as a little Kitakami, but it's got enough torpedoes I can kind of see it. Yeah, Wix, I feel you. So my thing is, I don't mind playing Tier 10. I have plenty of Tier 10 ships that I enjoy. When somebody comes along and asks for a Tier 10 game, I'll play it. But in general, if you catch me logged in on my own time, I will very rarely play Tier 10. I'll play Tier 9 because I'll almost always bust out a Fletcher, right? It's pretty uncommon for me to log into the game and not play in at least one game in Fletcher. It happens because I don't have time or I'm busy focused on something else. But if I'm just like, I feel like playing boats for an hour, I will almost always start with a game in Fletcher. This past Sunday, like I was saying, I was putting games into Jacksonville, trying to get a good game where I could really see her A in action. I'm sorry to report, I haven't been able to find one yet. Sooner or later, though, I'm going to get one, and I'm going to save it and hopefully showcase it to you. Hopefully, fingers crossed, after the NDA goes up on the ship, whenever that is. I'm trying. Trust me, I want one. Wix, I gotta say, I like Jutland and playing Psalm last week. Somebody requested Psalm, and I'd never played it before. I mean, it's just a Jotland clone. It's a perfectly good boat. I liked it. This... Oh, why am I getting... What? Oh, this is tier 4-5. I'm getting half bots at tier 4-5 matchmaking. You know, one of the guys on my... So we were talking today. My second quarter last year review posted today. And we were talking about population numbers. And one of the comments that I got was... At tier 5, you will commonly get half bot matchmaking, and almost as if he couldn't have scheduled it any better himself. Literally, here's a perfect example of it.
All right, let's go.
Now, Okhotnik handles like a fat pig and does not want to be where she can't maneuver. So I'm gonna swing to the east, and play along the 7-8 line rather than going down on the islands along the 3-4 line. Now, Hetman, that is a great point. Shark, I mean, I might do that at some point, just to get the game I'm looking for, but I keep trying to avoid it. However, I might, if I get desperate, what I'll do is I'll ping Zath or Happa or Deacon or one of the other CCs who will hopefully come suffer and play a carrier with me so I can get a carrier in the game. Good evening, Petrie. Apologies, I don't speak Swedish. But welcome anyway. One of the unfortunate realities of being American is that the overwhelming majority of us are not bilingual. Ooh, V170 is going to smoke for me? Yes, please. Oh! Well, welcome in. Are you going to drive into that torpedo? I love bots. Bots are so fun. Oh, your steering's out. At some point, he's going to wander into my detection bubble and I'm going to be in trouble. Today is not that day. Let's load some AP. Think I can Citadel this guy? I think I can. Let's find out. Hey-oh! Look at that. Okhotnik strikes again! Ooh, there's another one for me to Citadel. No. I didn't tell you to go back. I want to Citadel you. Yeah, like that, see? Come on.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
I didn't give you permission to do that. Let's go. There you go. Keep turning. Keep turning. Ooh, I've got another one over here. Oh, that's a battleship. That's all right. Keep turning. Keep turning for me. Keep turning for me. Keep turning. Yes. 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 Right there. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. More citadels. Let's go. Oh, why are you over pens? No, I want my citadels. Yes. All right, let's go. Let's friggin' go. All right, I got a Königsberg over here. I can Citadel that guy, I bet. I can't spot him, though. That feels bad. There he is. Can I Citadel him at this range? I want to believe that I can. I want to believe, ladies and gentlemen. No. He'll have to show me a worse... Oh, he's going to show me a better angle than that. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's a Königsberg. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Come on, shells. I got one more, but not enough. Okay. That's all right. That is okay. Let's go work on... Are we down ships? We're down ships. Let's go kill this Corbeil. Although the Mutsuki might have him. What's my torpedo range again? It's like 5? 4.5. Kind of crappy. Oh, Okhotnik's guns are really solid. There's a lot to like about Okhotnik guns.
like Lady Luck just gave you the finger.
Oh my god.
Can't leave my ride behind.
Alright, let's go murder this guy. Then I'm gonna have to go probably Minakazi hunting. Do. Thank you for being stupid. Hey, what up, Minakazi? How you doing, buddy? Nope, that ain't gonna cut it. Try again. Oh, perfect. You're letting me just sail right to you. I love it. Oh, you're turning towards the map edge. Okay, well, we'll just... Oh, no, you're still running south. That's fine. We're going to go and turn the guns. Or either that or I can get on the map edge. I can probably get on the map edge. Let's try it. 4 to 4. Nope, that's not going to cut it. You're going to have to try again. All right, Congo's out. That just leaves Multi-Königsberg and my good buddy, the Minakazi. Who I'm just about as fast as he is, hilariously, with my speed boost ticking. Gonna pop out. He's gonna be somewhere in front of me. Now, I don't like that the Königsberg is here, but whatever. I need to kill this guy. Let's kill him. Where are you at, my buddy? Hey, what up? All right. Now, this is going to be an irritating fight. The good news is, if this guy shows me the angle, I can Citadel him. Let's see if he knows that. I'm going to have to make at least one bad turn here.
Much better.
I think I'm going to die. But I'm going to have some fun while I do it. He's in the right ship to kill me. Let's see if he can do it. Let's see if we can pull it off. Okay, his torpedoes are down on this flank.
I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
Nope, he didn't make it. Okay, so now life feels pretty good. Hey, what up, Minakazi? You want to get in a gunfight? Let's go. I'm in. Let's go.
Time to put on the beer goggles. Welcome.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work out so well for you, man. I love this boat. This boat is hilarious.
Another day, another disembowelment. Can't leave my ride behind.
I think he grounded himself back there. That's what I think. Moltke's a human? Moltke's a human. So I'm going to charge to the other side of this island. It's going to hopefully shelter me from him so that I might be able to get a close torp run on him, depending on which way he decides to steer. And it's going to keep my guns looking over the right side for the Minakazi, who can spot me. Hey, what up? Nope, you blew your salvo. My turn. Ooh, that's going to leave a mark, son. You died. All right, so now that leaves me with this guy. Part of me wants to go charge him. Think I can get the Kraken? Let's go see if I can get the Kraken, boys. I'll sell out for a Kraken. Let's do it. I have a feeling his secondaries might murder me. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Let's go. Let's go. We got this. Come on, War Canoe. There you go. All right. Should we sell? Let's sell out for the Kraken. All I have to do is get a bunch of pilot torpedoes on this guy. His secondaries will probably kill me. Truth be told, I'm okay with it. I'm here to get the torpedoes off.
Much better.
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
Just a casual Kraken. Just a casual Kraken in your war canoe. No big deal. Oh my god, this ship is hilarious. This ship remains one of the most entertaining Tier 5 destroyers in the game. Especially when you can shamelessly slaughter bots and get full XP for it. I did live. What did I have, like 1,000 HP or something? I didn't look at the end. Remember, you are... Get the slave behind him in the chariot. Too funny. Thank you for that, Electric. I needed a good laugh. That was well worth it. Thank you. That was good stuff. I kind of want to play some middle tier stuff now. What have I got at 7 that looks like fun? I'm going to take this one off. I mean, I got stuff that I'm grinding, but like there's so many fun middle tier ships. What's one I got to look for something I haven't played in a while. I played Luca Torigo not too long ago. I might do Torigo again. I love the mid-tier Dawn Destroyers are so much fun. No, I'm saying Rick was the one that made the request to Lou. He's the one that requested the boat. That's why it was in the queue. Thank you, Gunboat. I ranked out in Miyoko. Oh, I know. Hold on. I've got this request in here from Xanda. Xanda wants me to go play the new mission thing. I haven't actually tried this new mission thing. Let's go try it. Let's go try this thing. He told me to play it in Atlanta, so I'm going to play it in Atlanta. I legit have no idea what I'm getting into. Omaha Beach Assault in Atlanta. Okay, let's go. Am I going to be killing torpedo boats? I feel like I'm going to be killing torpedo boats. Let's run with that. Theodore, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Not yet, Hetman. Still working on it. By which I mean I might be working on it for quite a while. Now, what I ought to do tonight, I ought to go put another game in Adriatico. Because I've got that Adriatico... Canman, thank you for being here. Go get some sleep. I've got that build for Adriatico, right? What do I have to do here? Locate ships in distress and rescue their crews. Okay, sure. Farragut's going to take that near one. He found a minefield. Okay, so I'm going to keep going for the next one, because I'm seeing smoke in front of me. And you know what that means. Where there's smoke, there's Schnellbooten. Ah, was schnell. Was Schnellbooten. Where there is smoke, there is Schnellbooten.
the king, baby. Oh,
Man, I'm still behind him at, like, close range. Okay, there we go. Alright, come on, let's go. And radar's out. Feels bad.
my gun's bigger than yours. Welcome to hell, little man. Hail to the king, baby.
Ooh, that guy just got wrecked.
Mushroom cloud laying mother.
Now, there's one right in front of me somewhere that I cannot see. He's in the smoke off to my port side somewhere. Okay. Okay, Farragut's getting that busted ship. I'll go get this one right off my bow. There he is. I think I'm behind him still. God, these things are so quick. I think I'm overshooting him. Yeah, he turned in.
Welcome to hell, little man.
Oh my god, you're so annoying with your smoke. Won't you just die? Thank you. Holy crap, you are irritating.
You died. Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass.
Ugh, more Schnellbooten. They are everywhere. Alright, so we had to rescue a bunch of sinking crews. We seem to have accomplished that task. Ugh! More bloody Schnellbooten. Bloody hell, they're everywhere.
You ass. That one's got a hole in it. Welcome to hell, little man. After a few days of R&R, I'll be ready for more action. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Alright, let's get rid of this guy. Okay, he's running away from me. So let's flip the guns and deal with these clowns. These guys are not running away from me.
You need a new ass.
Wrecked.
It's got a hole in it. Hail to the king, baby.
Bloody hell, these little Schnellbooten are everywhere. Alright, I got destroyers in front of me now, so let's go clean up that mess. You gotta kill hundreds of these stupid things. Oh my god. Alright, what's my next objective? I'm one torpedo boat shy. Now I have to murder destroyers. At least 6 of them. Okay. This guy feels like he's a bigger threat. Yep, let's get moving. No, don't overturn, don't overturn, don't overturn, don't overturn. You overturned like a dummy. Oh my god!
I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
Bloody hell, I'm gonna die out here now. Because there's no heals in this stupid scenario. And my torpedoes are magically offline. Come on, man. Wow. One mistake and you're screwed in this scenario. One mistake and you're screwed. This does not feel like a very well-balanced mission. This reminds me of the first one, where, like, it was so badly balanced, you had no room for error. These guys taking heavy cruisers are screwing us. I took an Atlanta and one single torp, and I'm out. My boy the Farragut chilling in smoke. If only you had helped murder destroyers. Instead, you're trying to shoot at something 15 clicks away. That's interesting, Rostro. Because I felt like in the first one that I could make a mistake, right? Like in that first one, you can take damage in a light cruiser, as an example, and not instantly die. But in this one, one torpedo and I'm out. That's the game. One torpedo and my game is over. That doesn't exactly feel like it's well tuned. The shore batteries killed one of my cruisers because apparently that's how it works. That's interesting, Wix, because that many Schnellboot. Now, in fairness, this team is not built to murder Schnellboot, right? Apparently, our Mahan doesn't know how to do anything but die. Our Farragut has no kills. Our Mahan has no kills. Like, you're here to kill light units. Hujam, I need to look into that because I probably have the cards, right? Let's do this one more time. I'll check the cards this time because I think the ones that I have are like shell groupings on the destroyers and the Schnellbooten, and then okay, so 2 Atlantas. This is all light cruisers. This should be significantly easier because I'm not pulling around. I'm not pulling deadweight. Coastal guns, artillery destroyers. Okay. I don't see one to take less damage from torpedoes. There's one to take less damage from the Schnellboot torpedoes, but not destroyer torpedoes. Now, I'll say this. The other thing that I'm doing is I'm intentionally playing this with Atlanta's defensive fire. I think because, like, and I did that in the first scenario because there were a lot of planes. I haven't seen as many planes in this one. I probably want hydro. That's probably a change I should make. Yeah, I knew that, Hujam. There are lots of planes? Well, Yank, at that particular mission, I didn't see too many. Okay, boys, I need one of you to pop your radar. Fine, I'll do it, I suppose. I overshot that. That's a bad salvo.
I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker. Coming apart at the seams.
Wow. Already just like that.
My hair. Coming apart at the seams.
Much better.
And no heals. No heals in this scenario that I've found yet. Yeah, I think if I take Hydro, I'll be doing better.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Okay. Little bastards are hard to lead the way they porpoise in and out of the water all day. Yeah, so Hujam, I feel like Atlantis AA is probably acceptable enough that I don't necessarily need the defensive fire. So I should probably run this with Hydro and see if it makes a difference. Seacab, Eendrocht is not my favorite ship. That is not a boat that I would voluntarily take into doing almost anything. But again, I come back to the lack of a heal here, I feel like, is a huge miss.
Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass. I'm on you like stink on shit.
After a few days of R&R, I'll be ready for more action.
Cleared the whole minefield. Yay! Okay, I'll have a check at the earnings in a minute. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out what it takes to complete the damn thing. There's the radar I was looking for. Oh, okay, we got some front. Yeah, we got some front left. All right, I'll deal with these guys. I'm actually overled him that time. A little surprising.
America, fuck yeah. Oh, you're my bitch now.
There we go. All right, that feels much better. This is about the phase where I died last time. Okay, now we're getting to where... Yeah, okay. Yeah, now we're getting to where destroyers are. Okay. Okay, destroy the repair ships. Well, let's get up here and we'll work on it. Our Helena has chosen death. So he'll be out in moments.
force to be reckoned with.
Welcome to hell, little man. Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass.
After a few days of R&R, I'll be ready for more action.
All right, this is going significantly better. And I gotta go up here and try and murder. Still gotta try and murder this repair ship. There she is. Hi, repair ship. How we doing? Oh, now you found your engine. I know he's right here in front of me, too. Let's go. Where you at, buddy? You're right here. Come on. This smoke lasts forever. Get out of here. Okay. We have to go murder this guy now. He's 12 clicks out. No problem. Just use HE. The pen. That's I am using HE primarily, so we got that going for us at least. Doots doots doo. Still got 2 coastal guns down here. We need to deal with this. You guys have to deal with that. I gotta make sure these transports get through, so this is gonna be a big problem. There's only 4 of us left, and the Flint is so far back. Oh, what is he doing back there? Yikes. Okay, that's not bad, Wix. I'll have to look into that. I think I'm going to make it to this minefield in front of me about the same time this LST does, so let's just hope. Actually, I'm moving a little faster than he is. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Come on. Yeah, I know. Oh, let's not run into every single mine. Okay, cleared 1. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the other one cleared, but we'll follow these guys now in and do what we can. Woof. They at least came through that minefield okay. We did not. We lost some ships on the other flank. I don't know. Again, I come back to I have no idea what our Flint is doing at the ass end of nowhere. Yep, he found one there. And he's flooding. Yep, I'm working on it. And he's about to fly to another. Maybe you should slow down some, son. All right, we finally finished murdering destroyers. Wow. You simply cannot... I have no idea how you're supposed to pull this off. Well, there goes another LST. So, we literally can't 5-star it now because we can't get enough LSTs to the beach because we can't murder minefields quick enough. You guys talking about this being an easy 5-star, I'm not seeing it. You apparently need a team that's not stupid. And, yeah, that's definitely a challenge. Well, I think we 4-starred it, which isn't terrible, but yikes. Yeah. Interesting. 3K? 3,000 XP? That feels pretty solid. Huh. Well, I guess if you've got to grind a tier 7 ship, this isn't a bad way to do it. And the money's good. That's nice. Okay. I mean, if you've got missions or something you're working on, that's a good way to do it. I won't argue that. But I don't know. I think there's probably only so much of that I can take, right? Because it's such a bizarro. If you had a div, I think it'd be different, right? If you got together a bunch of friends, agreed, Scott. But the trouble is, you have to be there. You have to be able to murder the planes. Like I mean, I can take defensive fire, but I can't boost my range. And so you need 2 Atlantis to cover the airdropped mines, and that's not always so easy. They don't die that quick either, right? What's the previous ops? What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about like if I go look at the thing here? Isn't there there's a tracker in here to look for it, right? Is it? Where is it? It's not this thing. Where is it? The one before. So it's back here. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I've got a long way to go to finish unlocking a lot of this stuff. I mean, there's value in it. I'm not saying it's not fun. I'm just saying, to me, there's probably only so much of it I can take before I'm like, ugh, you know? Whoa. Oh, the previous one. I'm sorry. 1 star. 3130. Captain Genius here. Like, why did you even bother pushing the battle button? Still good XP. You're not wrong. How do you do on cash on that one? Probably not as good on cash. 1 star shouldn't be big cash. Well, 900K. I mean, damn. Even on a 1-star trash, I'm getting 1 million credits. If you got to grind out credits, that's probably a good way to do it with a beer and a buddy. I mean, there's worse things. There's worse ways to spend your time playing boats, in my mind. Let's pick a different ship and go back to ranked for a little bit. No. I said I was going to go look at Adriatico again. Let's keep doing that. I am determined. I am determined, ladies and gentlemen, to figure this out. No one is farming this. We're trying to see how over 4 million credits. Oh, if you stack the red bonuses, you can get like 4 million. You can get a pile of credits. I could see that actually. If you stack the red bonuses, I could see it. I don't think you could get 4 million with just a blue booster. Yeah, you couldn't get it with a red. I mean, with a blue, but with a red, I believe you could get there. It's a tough question, Hetman. In my opinion, I have played the Pan American line up to 9 and the Commonwealth up to 8. For my money, it's Pan American. For my money, it's Pan American. Now, as Wix points out, neither one is amazing, right? They're very odd, okay? Oh, good, at Jacksonville, just what I wanted to see. But I'll point out that I still think that the correct answer is the Pan American ones. The Pan American ones feel like they have more utility, right? The radar, yes, it's AP only, but you have a really nice heal you can bring back quickly. They feel like they can do more things.
So, who wants to
And very frequently, I find myself, when I'm playing a Commonwealth cruiser, like, well, all I can really do is farm HE damage, right? But with the Pan American cruisers, you can... The radar gives you some more options. You've got your little funny button to speed up your reload on your consumables. There's a lot to like. And as Electric points out, you know, the crazy heal that the Pan American cruisers get gives them a little more, makes them a little more interesting, in my opinion. All right, so this is, again, as you would expect for a Tier 9 boat, this is garbage tier matchmaking. Every destroyer outspots me, but if I'm playing an Adriatico, I have to just accept that when I push the battle button. Now, the struggle I'm having with this ship is still trying to wrap my brain around how the hell to play it. What I want to be doing is playing behind another destroyer. On the flank I spawned on, I can't do that. I am not required to go push this cap circle. I will probably touch it to see if I can draw somebody in a little bit. But I have to be very, very, very cautious, especially since the Zhao is opting to leave me to die. So we're gonna get up here and we're gonna dabble in this cap circle a little bit. But as soon as it looks like I'm getting lit, we are out of here.
say hello to my little friend? Die, you son of a bitch. Magic 8 Ball says,
So
die.
this is the reason that I hate, one of the reasons that I hate Okinawa. Look at the map. Look at the map. 4 of us have to fight half the enemy team. Literally half the enemy team. Our Shima just took a detonation, so now it's 3 on 9 at south. May as well go. And they're all running to the corner of the map. 7 ships, not one of them contesting a cap. Every single one of them running for the edge of the map. Every single one. All right, we put 11K into the Shima, into one of the Yugamos. The gearing's going to come over here and screw with me in a minute. I just know it. Time to go.
Say hello to my little friend.
Might actually catch this Kremlin with a few. seems to be slowing down sort of directly in front of them. Gabe with the resub, what's up? How you doing? But my torpedoes are so slow, I'm going to be lucky to catch him with, I think, 1. Yep, the joy of Italian torpedoes. These idiots have left us to die. Gearing torpedoes. Thanks.
Time to put on the beer goggles. Can't leave my ride behind. Another day, another disembowelment. Oh, and it got such good gas.
I no longer care, Jacksonville. Shoot me if you want. This team is so terrible, they've literally just left us to die. They'd sort of deserve what they get at this stage. We have a 2-ship lead, which I find hilarious. Look at that. Look at where the gearing is. Look at where the gearing is, ladies and gentlemen. Look what he's done.
Where's a hammer when you need one?
What a complete waste of my time this game is. Because now the Jacksonville's going to try to murder me. I have to open water gunfight at Jacksonville. That's the game I'm in right now. Because my Conqueror is dead and my team is made of stupid.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with.
And the Essex can't help me because he's a no-fly zone.
Much better.
Damn, desert road, no gas, and no chicks. Time to put on the beer goggles. I'm gonna feel that one in the
What a
morning.
complete waste of my time this game is. The team is so friggin' stupid. Hope the loss was worth it, you dummies. Oh, that sucks, Gabe. I'm sorry to hear that. This gearing deserves to lose this game. And he very well might kill this carrier because I can't stop it. Because I've been left to die. Jacksonville seems to have turned around.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
So let's give this clown something else to think about. Ha ha, I killed a Yugamo. LOL. Okay, he's putting on some speed now. Hope it was worth it, my dude. Hope it was worth it. This is the frustration that I have with this ship. You simply can't get the opportunity to figure it out because you get garbage teams. What's up, Flitz? Welcome in with the raid. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. It's legitimately enraging how like you can't even properly get the chance to figure a boat out because I spend my entire game running away from half the enemy team because my team doesn't know how to read a map. My God, is it irritating.
Can't leave my ride behind.
Well, I hope the gearing player. I really do hope we win this game because if we win and they lose, it's partly because the gearing player sold out his team.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
Flitch, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. What part of Germany? Where are his guns looking? His guns aren't even looking at me. My turn.
Let God sort him out.
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Now, the question I have to wonder, where is their carrier? We're still down on points, despite the fact that we're still in this game. So I'm forced to wonder where their carrier actually is. I mean, so hell, I disagree with you because the torpedoes are a joke. This is not Paolo Emilio where I can nuke something. The torpedoes are terrible. They don't hit nearly hard enough. So that's the frustration I have with Adriatico. You have long-range torpedoes, which is nice, but they don't hit all that hard, and they're painfully slow. I think the Essex is hiding behind this island. I think he's in the sea cap. That's what I think. I have no idea why Napoli is committing suicide. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so okay, I need him to not run across me. But this tells me where to look for him. Yeah, go screw with the Annapolis. He's going to love you. Look who I found, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we had a ship lead. We no longer do. The Essex is going to be busy with me in a moment.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
I legit don't care what happens here as long as I get the cap. Okay. I've got 60 seconds till my torps are up, 30 seconds till we cap, and 20 more seconds of smoke. I need the Annapolis to finish murdering the Kremlin, but I don't think he's going to do it. I think he's dead already.
Another day, another disembowelment.
Oh, he got a reset on me. That son of a bitch.
Can't leave my ride behind. feel that one in the morning. Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
Question I have to wonder is, did he stop in there or not?
A crowbar would come in handy right about now.
I probably should have held the torpedoes, but I didn't. Well, we're gonna lose, and I sort of don't care.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
All right, I'm going to come in on this guy's stern. We're going to murder him, and then we're going to double back to the DC cap, which I'm still a little irritated he was able to keep me from getting.
Another day, another disembowelment. Down your throat and out your...
All right, so that's progress. Unfortunately, he got one last round of planes off. I'm not sure how I'm lit. Oh, I'd fired my guns. Yep. Well, we'll see what happens. I don't think he can get me here. No, but the stupid Kremlin can.
Gonna feel that one in the morning.
Yeah, all he has to do is keep me lit and the Kremlin will murder me.
Much better.
He'll probably kill me right here. Whatever. They can still win this game. Take one of these for being a douchebag. Oh my god, what a trip.
I'm gonna kill you old style.
Oh, Cap, I should have done some. I apologize. If Xanda's still around, let's see if we can sneak one in here at the end, because I uploaded a whole bunch of codes today. It's a good question, Cap. I meant to do some and didn't, so that's my fault. So, no problem, Xanda. It's the 13.4 sheet. Let me know when you found it, and I'll tell you what I want to do. I love how the tier 10 carrier is cursing at me. I'm like, dude, you have every advantage. Like, and my team threw the game away. This is why this is the worst map in the game. This is why Okinawa is the single worst map in the game. In randoms, every team plays this wrong. They're like, we're gonna run to A1, and it's like, that does not generate wins. That does not generate wins, ladies and gentlemen. Him being spotted will not matter. The game is over already. You spent too long in reverse. You know, Dryvan, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But the frustration remains, right? He literally just has to not show this guy any meaningful angle. And the Kremlin wins this game. I mean, look at that. He's immune to the Wisconsin. The Wisconsin can't even damage him at that angle. Nine ships to A, while the entire rest of the team just melts down south, and they're just like, "Oh, it's fine." Unbelievable, unbelievable. I mean, I got made a pile of money. Oh my God! Look at how bad this team was. Oh my God. Our Essex died at like the 10-minute mark. And he's fourth. I just can't. I just can't right now. We didn't have more XP, Chinko. We were losing most of the game because eight friendly ships all went to the A cap. They went all the way to the corner of the map and then took their own sweet time while they left the rest of us who spawned on the bottom of the map to die. I had to run all the way to the A line to get away from a radar cruiser who was going to chase me to death. I was able to hopefully help a little bit, killing their gearing who had chased our carrier to the top of the map. Oh, you're talking about health. Yeah, health doesn't matter if they have more points, Chinko. They had more points. We had more health. That's different. That's just physically painful. I don't want to end on that game. I can't end with that having been the end of the night. I just can't. Xanda, that's a good point. Let's do a giveaway. Let me have a quick peek. Thank you for the reminder. I did manage to put all the 13.4 codes in right before the stream started, so that's done. And I'm in the middle of putting in the 13.5 codes, so I have them all. They're just not done yet. Play Roma. No, Hetman. I said competent teammate. You know what? Let's just do a simple. These don't expire for a while. I tell you what, Xanda, let's give away 2 CC containers, 5 of the camo. These are blue bonuses now, actually. 5 of the camo codes, and just 2 of the containers at the bottom. Do like a 252. So Ching, okay. So the way my UI is set up, I'll show you I'll show you in the next game. I'll show you in the next game, and I'll explain it to you. New Orleans. You know what I'm going to do? No. We're not going to do New Orleans. We're going to go back to rank. We're going to do Buffalo. That's how we're going to end the night, hopefully. Hopefully we don't get death struck. That would feel bad. Let's not get death struck. Let's go do Buffalo, and let's not get death struck. You know, Gabe, I hear this all the time, but, I mean, you like Florida. How competent can you really be? I don't know. Not sure I buy it. I'm just saying. So, Bo, giveaways do not happen on Twitch anymore. They happen on my Discord server. So if you want to join the giveaway, Xanda's getting it set up over on Discord, okay? There's a giveaway channel, and generally what'll happen is he'll put it up in there and it'll run for, I don't know, 5 minutes or something, whatever he's done it for. Oh, thank God I have at least one competent player. Thank you, Sam. Okay. So, Chinko, this is team health. This is the total amount of health my team has versus right now the total amount of health their team has. This is the point score, and this is team health. All right. I should go to sea, but there is no destroyer to murder. So let's load the AP and play Y today. Because I don't know that... Well, no, we'll dick around it. We'll dick around at sea. We'll dick around at sea.
Welcome to Jurassic.
Yeah, we'll dick around at sea. We'll stick at sea. Slowpoke, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yep, guys, so we've got a giveaway running right now over in Discord. Remember, that's where I do giveaways now. We don't do giveaways in Twitch anymore, so that way everybody who's watching, regardless of where you're watching, can participate. So if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch or I think even Twitter, all of the giveaways are on Discord. Well, so the score is right here, Chinko. Right now it's 300 versus 300. This is team health. This is a mod that I use.
You crazy.
Burnonator with the resub. Thank you much. Appreciate you. One of these days I'll get serious about getting the better partner split and do some kind of big push for getting enough subs over the 3 months or whatever to do it, but it's going to be tough. Slowpoke, that is a mod that I have installed because I'm anal and I like being able to I know how to read a map, I know how to use a map and compass, and I get irritated when I don't have the right tools. So now, I'm not going in this cap. There's 0 chance of that. So we're going to get flipped here. Kronstadt looks like he might be going in. Bold. Okay, we got a Pomeran across the way. Damn it. Okay, Takahashi's probably torpedoing the whole thing. Okay, so let's... hello. I need to not be here anymore now. Or I need to give a much better angle than this. Where's that Takahashi? Oh, man. Our Kronstadt is kind of boned, I think. Okay, Takahashi. You and me, let's go. Oh, all of it into the mountain. Feels bad. Takahashi just got dunked. That feels pretty good. Okay, I want to not be here now. Well, their team being very aggressive and our team being very passive means that we are probably not going to get very far in this game.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
But I cannot go toe-to-toe with all these guys. And the Pomeran is about to go punch the Kronstadt out. Like, literally just sail right into him and murder him. Who was that? Piter, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
Magic 8 Ball says,
Yeah, our Kronstadt is basically dead already. I have to get set up here to try to receive this Pomeran and get on his broadside, but the Kronstadt is dead. So, cowardly battleships strike again. Let's put the HE back in the barrel here. Well, this is a loss. Yeah, I didn't lead him enough. These shells are slow at that range. Oh, that was a nice hit. Hold on. I'm going to have to give a really good angle to this Georgia, which I don't care for. But I don't feel like I got a choice if I want to get all these shells on target. Nope, busy getting slapped. Thanks, boys. Thanks for just leaving me out here to die. It's all good. It's all good. We don't mind. We're good. We're fine. This Georgia on the 10 line is really not doing us any favors. Yeah. Well. Yay. Their battleships just decided they wanted to move up and fight. I mean, that's the difference here. Our Georgia is just not useful in his position. He needs to be brawling, and he's just not. He'll probably end up keeping his star, though. Which, I'm not going to lie, makes me a little angry. I mean, there's nowhere I can go that I don't get murdered by 6 things.
All right, time for my reward.
Just end it. Spock, you tried, buddy. This team was not interested. There's nothing you can do when, like, it's just comical. I don't care, guys. Just end it. Yeah, you got the only kill, Sam. But I mean, our 10-line camping Georgia saves his star. Our 10-line camping Georgia saves his star. Why do you take a battleship with a speed boost and 20-inch guns and then park it and sit still with it? Like, you know what? I'm gonna just end it. I can't. I just can't anymore. I'm not even. I just can't. I want to finish the game. I want to finish the down in a good game, and it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I can't. This has to be the end before I scrape my eyeballs out. So yeah, no, this is gonna be it. Appreciate you guys being here. I actually had fun despite the last couple of games. I'm irritated at bad teams, but I get irritated at bad teams every week, so this is no different. I'll be back Monday and Wednesday. Next boat stream is Wednesday night, the 3rd of July. It is not going to be Thursday, because Thursday is going to be the holiday. Now, I might stream during the day on the holiday. I might. I haven't decided yet. I have in the past. I'll do it like an all-American thing. But I haven't decided yet, so hold that in reserve. Monday night, I'm going to be doing something. I haven't yet checked with the team to see if it's going to be Civilization or something else. As we get deeper into July, we've got a new set of Star Wars Unlimited coming out. I want to be doing more of that. I've really enjoyed streaming that on Monday nights. I want to continue to do that if I can. I'll figure that out. But in the meantime, boats for sure next Wednesday. After that, might be up in the air. Monday stream might not happen, might not. I might do a double boats. I might do boats Wednesday, Thursday. I might do Hell Let Loose one day. I've kind of been jonesing for a little Hell Let Loose. I got into a match the other day and played some Stalingrad and was like, oh yeah, I'd forgotten how good this game is. So I need to do a little bit of that. Let's find somebody to raid. Let's find someone to raid. Ooh, I've got the fancy raid browser. Let's see. I don't actually kind of like this interface. This interface feels kind of bad. Yeah, I like mine. I like my old-fashioned way better. I see Maddie. I see Kev. Let's look at Maddie. What's Maddie up to? I don't know if I've ever actually raided Maddie. Looks like she's logged in having fun. Why don't we throw her a raid? Let me get this. Make sure I spell the name correctly. There we go. You know what, Cab? That's actually a really good idea. I need to be doing more of that. I really do. I need to be doing that. I can spell. There we go, guys. Raid is up. Go say... I do like nuking China Tiger. Go say hi to Maddie. Give her a hashtag #CleverGirl and throw her a follow. And I will catch you guys next week at some point. Keep your eye on Discord. And I will get it all figured out between now and then. Okay? Y'all take care. Peace. I'll see you on YouTube.